Season 8 of Superior Angling TV is brought to you by Eskimo Ice Fishing Gear. It's well known that we will travel far and wide to chase arguably one of our favorite species, the whitefish. These nomadic fish roam the depths and shallows alike of Lake Superior from Wisconsin to Ontario and everywhere in between. Typically, our travels take us north into Ontario waters, where fishing pressure is extinct and the fish are plentiful. However, there is a whitefish bite a lot closer to home that can be just as good amongst all the other anglers. Some adventures are measured in miles, days, or gallons of fuel burned, and others, like this adventure, are measured in feet, where we tiptoe out onto Lake Superior on foot. Sometimes the latter can be just as much of a journey. That feels like a good one. These whitefish are going right now, but that current just dictates that bite out here. Current is everything out here. Awesome. What a fish, man. What a delicacy. What a species. Here we go. Whoa, that's heavy.
Maybe no heater in the house.
Could do the house and no heater.
Yeah, because we'll get blocked by the wind. It's still 37, you know.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? You got the chisel? Yeah, that's not easy, is it? Let's get on that glare. I can see how much ice we have, eh? Yep. Yeah. I mean,
probably 3.5, 4.
3 to 4. Continue on.
Yep. Yeah, if we just go past that wet spot, probably to that next wet spot in between there.
Yeah, I don't know how far we're dragging this, dude.
No.
That's a bummer about all the camera gears. We can't be very lightweight. Hear that crack?
Whoa! That was one.
What?
That was one.
Oh,
holy.
I don't know if I want to walk on that. That's why you have a chisel. Easy. How many inches is that?
Not a lot.
That's like fishing on the North Shore back in the 90s.
That's 2 inches, dude.
2? That's sketch, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to be on that ice. That's why you have a chisel and you check often. What do you think?
Can't go that way.
Were there tracks closer to shore?
There's tracks going. This is where this guy walked yesterday.
Yeah, there's tracks right. That guy did walk right there yesterday.
Yeah, and then this guy took the shoreline this morning.
That guy might not have had a chisel on him.
I don't think so.
Ignorance is bliss.
But look right there.
See, that's good ice there, but 5 feet further, that was sketch. That's all I know. Hoofda.
Yeah.
All right, now this is a very good lesson in ice safety. Yes, it's hot out this morning, but I'm gonna put my jacket on that goes with these bibs. Full flotation, flotation assist, right? If we do go through wearing a flotation suit, I can easily pop out, right? That's number 1. Number 2 is having a good headlight, especially when it's kind of dark like this. Number 3 is having a chisel, and number 4 is not having ignorance or too much confidence, because as we're seeing, this ice changes every 5-10 feet. You can never be too safe, right? Have a good heavy chisel, right? This Eskimo chisel is heavy. It gives you more force, more momentum. I just know if I can get through in one poke, it's kind of sketchy, right? So, you can never be too safe on any ice, especially on Lake Superior, right? And then out here, another variable you have is wind, right? You got to know where that wind's blowing and if there's open water in that direction. So we're just treading very lightly, taking our time, inching our way out to where we want to get. Yes, I wish we could get a lot farther. We're just not going to do it today just because we don't have the ice. So we're going to stay a lot closer to shore than I'd like to, but it's not worth the risk in going far. So All right, should we just tiptoe out this way?
Yep, be safe.
I think it's a little bit safer ice if we tiptoe this way versus going down where we originally wanted to. That ice is just too sketchy, so we can get to a little bit deeper water this way with safer ice. So again, we always got to keep safety number one. So let's go this way. Yeah, that's a lot better ice over here. So again, you always got to change on the fly and let safety be number one. So, but yeah, this is a lot better ice over here. So let's just work out a little bit. I think if we go another 50 yards, we can get to that depth that we want, 50 to 70 feet, somewhere in there. We'll drill some holes, check the depth, and get set up wherever there's, you know, the ice looks good. So, all right, Busker, I think this could potentially be our home for the day. Should we check depth?
Yeah,
let's get the house out of here, get a couple holes drilled, and then, so ideally we want to be in, I don't know, 50 to 70 feet. Somewhere in there is probably ideal for whitefish. They're a very diverse fish that can kind of be in any depth, but it'd be nice to be in 50, 60, 65. See, that's better. That's better ice.
That's about 4.
Like, it's not great. Like, you're not going to drive a Skidoo or any machine on this, but that's what we have here. Back where we were originally trying to go was like that.
Yeah, 1 hit in spots, half a hit in spots.
Dude, that's just, I'm too old for that.
Yeah.
So
not worth it.
It's not worth it, but I think we can do just as good and catch fish here too, man. So we're gonna turn on our Markham. This is like 60, 65.
Looks like there's some suspended
yeah,
smelt
there's
as
some
well.
Suspended fish there. So yeah, I think, you know, this is the area we want to be. It's a break line, right? Whitefish love to hang on breaks. Yes, you can get them shallow on shallow flats as well. That's what's fun about it. Whitefish is that they can be anywhere, but I love to fish breaks because you can also catch browns, you can catch lake trout, you can catch like anything, right? So yeah, there's a fish on bottom. You see that?
Yeah. I think this is our spot.
That's what we want. We want fish on bottom because that's a
nice fish.
That's a white.
That's a whitey for sure.
Where's the rod? That is for sure a whitey, man. I'm sure by the time I get down there, he's not going to be, but we can give it a fighting chance. That's a good sign.
Yeah, very good sign.
This could be the quickest fish catch ever on the Superior England episode. He's disappearing. I'm going to let that rod sit there where we set up this house. Plan is to fish inside as it, you know, as the day kind of progresses. Maybe, you know, during slower times, we'll jump around outside, hole hop a little bit, but the plan is to fish inside the Eskimo 650 today. So that wind is bucking, dude. It's gonna be nice inside the house. Yeah. All right, we are in the house. We're gonna drill some holes. Again, we may hole hop around outside a little bit as the day goes on, but we want to get out of that wind. That wind is bucking out there. So let's pop a couple holes, hey? Okay. All right, now it's time to get serious. What I like to do is run some fluorocarbon leader. And since we are fishing deeper today, we are using braided line. Braid is just, it's gonna give you that no stretch and that, you know, 50 to 70 foot depths. It's pretty imperative, especially if the fish are biting light. So baits, we're gonna be using a variety of Northland jigs, Northland spoons, anything from coffin spoons, we have buckshot spoons, we have, you know, the secret weapon we'll kind of spill the beans here a little bit, is this it's the tungsten slim spoon from Northland. It's tungsten, it's denser than lead. For the, you know, it's a very slim profile, which is going to cut that current, right? So when the current picks up, we're going to put on this tungsten spoon from Northland. They're kind of one of the only ones I know out there that make a good heavy like spoon like this. That's tungsten, that's skinny, that really sheds that current. So we might start off with a coffin spoon. I love pink and white, and just kind of see how the day goes on here.
All right, here he comes. This one's gonna do it.
Look at that fish. Here he comes, Busker. There you go, dude. I wasn't even done tying up my lure.
That's awesome. That one was so aggressive. Just came up and just smoked it.
No way, Busker. White. It's a white, dude. Yes,
yeah.
Busker. That's a good white. Dude.
Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. That was super quick.
The first like 2 minutes, I bet on 90% of the trips we go on, you catch a fish before I even have my lure in the water or tied on. That is a whitefish. That is the name of the game and the goal today. We have done it in about 2 minutes of fishing.
Yeah, that was sweet.
So the primary forage for these whitefish in this area that we're fishing is smelt, juvenile smelt about this long, and their bellies just get plump full of them, right? But that's what's nice. These fish are extremely aggressive because they're chasing those smelts. They have to be to catch those smelts.
Double.
We were just talking, I don't have to pull the deucer. No. We were just talking about that, dude, how they travel in pairs. That is cool. That's what I like about whitefish. That's what I like about whitefish. That's fun. That is so fun.
Yeah, it is. They just battle too, man.
There we go. Look at this white.
Jeez, that's a nice one, bud.
That's a beautiful whitefish.
This one feels like a good
Beautiful
one too.
whitefish, man.
Just look at that. They just do not give up.
There's nothing better. All three treble hooks in his mouth. There he is.
Jeez, another nice one.
That's a good double, dude. Look at that. Dooley whites out here on Lake Superior.
Yeah, this one wasn't getting off.
They're eating it good right now, right? You'll have periods throughout the day where they, you know, they're not as aggressive, or they don't bite as good. But right now, like they're turned on, man. They're tuned up, and they are chomping these spoons.
Yes, sir. That was awesome.
That's a good double, dude.
It was a very good double.
There he did it. There he did it. That feels heavy. That feels like a good one. And that fish started at the bottom. Halfway up he bit. Some whitefish just love to follow you just as far as they can. Man, is he digging good. Look at that. Just the strength and power they have. It's unmatched. It's literally unmatched. Like the power and the quantity, like there's nothing better, right? Because like you don't usually just don't catch one whitefish. When you find them, you get quite a few of them, and it's the best bang for your buck, right? You just get the numbers of fish combined with the fight that each individual fish has is so unique. Look at that. That's a dandy whitefish, man. And you can hear them burp. So these guys live super deep, and they use their air bladders just as lake trout do. So cool. Dandy whitefish. That is so rewarding. There's another one on my graph. I'm gonna try to get that bait back down there. Wow, that's a big fish. Big fish. So cool. Lake Superior, man. Whitefish. So rewarding. I wait all year for this, right? Ice fishing for whitefish. One of my favorite things to do, whether it's in the boat or on hard water. So that's cool. I'm gonna get that guy in the ice. Catch another one. They're going good. There's a lot of fish down there right now. I got one, buddy. Dude, no way. You do. That was crazy. I got one all over me. Caught a whitefish, or what do you have?
this is heavy. You got one chasing. Come on, let's double up here. Dude.
I know. He's all over me, man.
This is a heavy fish.
What's that feel like? It feels heavy?
Pretty heavy.
Too heavy for a white?
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to see in
Could be
this.
a giant white, but
You never know what you're going to see in this deep water. Like, it could be anything. You're getting good head shakes.
Yeah, this thing is.
That's bummer. My fish left. We almost did double up there.
This one's pretty heavy. Just stopped right there in his tracks. Yeah, if this is a whitey, it's a tank.
Ooh, those are big head shakes, dude.
Ooh.
Those are big head shakes.
There's my leader.
Oh, that's a big brown.
brown.
No, we did the
Jesus.
scoop. Look at that fish, dude. No way. Ow.
That one doesn't have very many dots on it, eh?
No, it almost looks like a lake trout. That is weird. Look at that. That is cool, dude. That's a beautiful, beautiful brown.
Choke that spoon too.
He
Just
did
gone.
eat it good. Look at that. You never know what you're going to catch out here. That's what's fun.
That's sweet.
Targeting whitefish, but you get a big old brown like that.
That's
Super cool,
Within
dude.
60 feet, and that fish came off bottom.
Right? That's
man.
wild. That's a good fish, dude.
Yeah.
Really good fish. The current is going nuts right now. Trying to get down there. So I have my graph in this hole. I'm jigging in this hole with the tungsten. So, you know, it shows you can, you know, drill a hole a little bit away from you. That current is going like this, right? It's just dragging that bait down. Got him. Got him. That feels like a decent fish. These whitefish are going right now, but that current just dictates that bite out here. Current is everything out here. It gets those fish moving. It seems like when there's a little bit of current, you have fish coming through, right? When that current dies, it's just stagnant. He's pulling hard. There's nothing down there. I guess this fish is battling. These whitefish, they have a brake mode on them, right? They just hit the brakes and they pull hard. Such a fun fish. Braid line, walleye jigs. Yeah, that's a cool fish. Look at that. Right there. Awesome. What a fish, man. What a delicacy. What a species. Just so diverse out here. Like, we drive 8 hours into Ontario to chase these things, right? And it's so special, so cool when we can catch them right here close to home on Lake Superior. There's a fish. Man, this thing is just going nuts. Wow. That had power. I set the hook on this thing like 25 feet below the ice, and it just tore out of here. It feels like a big fish. Now it's coming up easy. That thing was mad though at first. Like, it was like gone. Oh, look at that huge herring. Oh my goodness. Look at that thing. That is a ginormous herring. Come here, buddy. Look at the size of that. Wow. That's a big herring. Now look at how this mouth opens forward, right? Kind of like it opens forward. A whitefish's mouth curves and angles downwards. So again, that's how we can tell the difference between the herring and a whitefish. So both are equally as good to eat in my mind. That's a really, really, really big herring. That's super cool to see. Like, that's like a wall mounter, man. Super cool fish. Wow. And again, generally these guys are higher up in the water column. When they're smaller, they really school up, schools of thousands, right? When they get this big, they lose their friends when they get this big, right? All their buddies have died off because they're so big and so old. But you know, these guys kind of travel in singles or pairs, so that's cool. We're going to keep this guy. They're delicious table fare. We'll get him on the ice and catch another one. So wow, that's exciting. And they fight like heck, right? Like a fish like this size, I mean, they put up a battle. So that's heavy. Oh, big head shakes. Big head shakes, Busker.
Get my line up.
Big head shakes. This is a big fish. This is a big fish.
Jesus.
Pull that graph. This is a big fish. It is not happy. Did you see it charge up off bottom?
That thing raced up. Oh, there it is.
You see
Nice
it?
brown.
Is it a brown?
Yep.
That's cool.
Just swam by. It's
That's
going this
cool.
way.
Oh yeah. That's cool, dude. Yeah, this. Oh yeah, there it is. Dang.
Oh yeah.
My ice is stuck in there. That's a good fish, dude. Ooh, ooh.
This is it right here.
This is like, look at that fish go.
Jesus,
Look
it
at
woke
that
up now.
This is when you need luck on your side, and you just have to be patient. Look at that, bro. Oh, you're going.
Nope.
You're going elbow deep.
You're the jig's getting stuck on that second layer.
There, look at that.
That is a nice
Look
fish,
at
dude.
that fish. Heck yes, buddy.
That's a chunk.
Yes. Oh, that is such an adrenaline, like my heart's just going to town.
Yeah, you think once you get to the hole, it's over.
I
It's
know.
not.
No, that's where the games begin.
Yeah.
That's where the games begin.
That thing threw it in reverse twice. That was crazy.
What a big fish, dude. Should we send her back?
Yeah, I think so.
Big special fish like that. She deserves to live another day.
I agree.
There she goes. That's cool.
That was cool.
Nice work, dude.
Heck yeah,
Nice
man.
work. That's awesome. What a fish. Wow. You see that mark? Oh, I got one. Did you get him?
Yeah, there's multiple down there.
I almost got nailed. That's cool. You hooked up, buddy. Dude, why didn't he bite?
That was crazy. There's
Whitefish will travel in, 2s, 3s, 4s. You don't really see them more than 4s, but that's a
Well,
nice
there he
fish
is.
there.
oh
a nice
wow,
fish.
yeah, look at that chunk.
That's a huge one, dude. Huge one.
That thing's got some build on it, huh, Grant?
That's a big white.
Jesus.
Bummer. We almost doubled up, dude.
Yeah, that was so close. I was watching you play that one, and then I looked at my rod tip and just doop.
Right. It's so fun to watch whitefish, especially on like underwater camera. They come in and 2s and 3s. They love to travel in. Oh, I thought it was interference. My reaction time was good. That's a big fish, dude.
Yeah, he's hooked.
That's probably one of our bigger whites yet.
Yeah, that is a chunk.
Got him.
Nice.
He hit it good, dude. He shot up fast.
These things are just biting like crazy
It's
today.
nuts. I have not experienced a whitefish bite like this in American waters of Lake Superior ever. Not just a long, long time, ever, which is pretty cool. Yes, it's fun to take those big Canadian trips to those waters up there, but it's so cool and special to catch these fish right here in our backyard. Gonna be another good whitefish, man. Good head shakes. They're so strong.
Yes, they are.
Built like a tank.
Fight the whole way up. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good fish, dude. Look at that. Awesome whitey. Awesome whitey. Very cool.
Heck
The
yeah.
best part about today, I have not touched a minnow or a minnow head.
Right?
Every single bit of action has been on a Northland spoon, a wide variety of Northland spoons with just a plain treble hook.
Right.
That's cool. That's really cool. We, granted, we didn't really fish any set lines or anything outside, but we couldn't have had more action than, like, we couldn't tolerate any more
Right.
action in the house, right? Just nonstop fish all day long. Awesome whitefish to end our day here on Lake Superior. From Busker and I, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.